Welcome in. I think I might have to put my light on a little bit sooner than I expected, but hello. We were supposed to have a different kind of live today, but I've been kind of let down without being told. So I'm kind of gutted, a little bit. So we'll just have to do the live as we always do the Friday live. And I say welcome in to everybody. Whether you come in for 5 minutes or flitting through or even the full 2 hours, whichever it is. If you're here, thank you so much. Heck, you might have me open and 12 other people, but I still appreciate it. So thank you. Let's have a nosy who we got. Good evening, Perp. I'm so putting the light on now because I sense I'm going to get comfortable and then I won't want to move, or Beany will stop me from moving, or who knows. So let's shed a little light on the subject, shall we? Woo. There we go. That'll do you. That'll do, pig. That'll do. There we go. Okay. Evening, Perp. That's Miss Knitting Purple. She says, hello, Miss LadybirD. And Beany. I got a reaction. It's not one that you want, but I got a reaction. Zara, welcome in. Zara Tabassa. She says, hello, LadybirD. Welcome in, Miss Zara. Jennifer, hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Jennifer Huckabee, Huckabee, Huckabee. Miss Zara is going to be a lurking gherkin. Ooh, what's she busy doing? What's she busy doing? I don't know. You'll have to ask her. Karen, how do you do? She says, happy Friday to everyone. Everyone. With a nice big and the blue heart. Mr. Joe, welcome in. That's Garden State Gardener. Welcome in, Mr. Joe. Scrolling up a little bit because I missed something. There we go. There I am. I got caught up. It jumped, but I found out where it was. It couldn't trick me this time. I'm sure it will plenty of other times today. Good evening, afternoon, Miss Sharon. Evening. It's evening, Lisa. Evening, Sharon. That's Sharon Sutcliffe. She says, hi, Lisa. Welcome in, Miss Sharon. Welcome in. No ads today. Ain't you the lucky girl, huh? Huh? Ain't you the lucky girl? They're on, so you just managed to bypass them. Very lucky. Miss Sharon is lurking and listening, as not feeling too good today, but wanted to pop in. Oh, Miss Sharon, don't say you've got a lurgy. You're not feeling great? Get out of here and get rest, woman. Nice hot drink and some rest. I've got a bit of a headache today, I have to admit. And I was debating whether to stop this or not. And I had promised that I was going to do something today, which I can't do because I've been let down. So I can't do it. But I was hoping to do that. And that's what pushed me on. But now I'm here and yeah, my dulcet tones over the radio waves. Yeah. At least it's the weekend, Sharon. I don't know if that means anything, your neck of the woods, but heck, if it means you get a little bit of rest, I hope you do. Joe says, hi, Beany. Oh, I've got a reaction for that one as well. Are you going to come and say hello? Beanses? I've just let you in. I'm not going to let you straight back out again. Kids. Thank you very much, Miss Jennifer. Okay, so hopefully, with all fingers crossed, pinned to the top of the chat are the people who are in need of thoughts and prayers. I am going to be taking a few off this weekend. So if there's anybody on there that really doesn't need them at the moment, that you know that doesn't need them at the moment, please let me know so I can take them off for definite. Because I'm really, really apprehensive about taking some people off because I haven't heard anything, and it'll be nice to kind of be kept in the loop so we know where we're spreading and pushing and sharing our love. But if you're religious, please send a prayer, and if you're not, spare a thought, because it counts. Sometimes it helps, so please do. And we have the question of the live. Okay, so the question of the live is, when was your last date? As in someone that you fancied, or somebody that was intending to be or is another half. When was your last date? And what happened? What made it memorable? Mary Ann! Hello. And good afternoon, possibly, to you, Miss Mary Ann. Mary Ann, you wish. She says, good evening, Miss LadybirD. And Beany. Nope. She's done. I don't think she's gone out yet. I think she's hovering out of the window in the bedroom. Ain't going to get nothing out of her now for a good hour, at least. And she says, and everyone in the chat, hope you're having a great Friday with 2 blue hearts. Welcome in, my dear. Welcome in. And dorisartman, she says, hi, everyone. Winnies! Purple heart. Don't know how long I can stay. We're getting ready for appointments. Everybody getting ready for appointments? You're a busy girl. Appointments is necessary. They have to be done. So make sure you get them done. You'll be good. You'll be fine. It'll all be okay. And then at the end of it, you can sit down at the end of the day and go, oh, I'm so glad that's done. And you'll have such a wonderful sense of relief and positivity for the productive day. Hopefully. Sharon says, no lurgy, just bad fibro flare. Oh, that was me last week. It was either at the beginning of last week, not this week we've just done, beginning of last week, or coming to the middle of last week. I didn't know where I was going to put myself, and I'm so glad that I didn't end up bedbound because I was expecting it. Fibro flare-ups and fibro fog. Woo! Yeah. Welcome in, Darlene. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I am not going to do it. My head can do it. It is doing it, but I'm not going to do it. Welcome in, Darlene, lively. She says, hello, Lisa, and everyone with a... And I didn't bring my thingy over. Otherwise, I could have done my little emoji. I didn't bring it over. I'm not going over there again. I am not going over there again. Yet. But welcome in. Scrolling down. Oh my gosh, he's at it again. Oozy done. Mr. Joe, Garden State Gardener, has gifted 1 LadybirD's Loves member. That sounds so really wrong. LadybirD Loves memberships. Membership, dear YouTube. Membership. Blind Stitch Creations, Marsha Lee. I wonder if she might pop in, maybe. Oh, heck. Thank you, Mr. Joe. we'll see what Miss Marshall E thinks. If she, I don't know how prolific she is with her emails, but maybe she might see it. Maybe. Hope she does. I never got a response out of Brandon. I wasn't expecting one. I didn't get one out of Brandon from Monday. I'm hoping Marshall E sees it. Hooked by Suzanne. She says, okay, hi Lisa. Did I scare you? Did I scare you? Blah, 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 blah. Everything scares me. I'm trying really, really hard to keep myself within my own skin, but the insulation is holding me down and weighing me down, so the skin is kept. Oh, you got Halloween plans, girl? She's all ghosty. I don't know if that's just going to be on YouTube with emojis and emails, or whether she's actually planning on an email, planning on Halloweeny something. You're over there, so I'm guessing there must be something involved somewhere along the line. Mr. Joe says, look at that. Congrats on Blind Stitches Creations on a membership. I hope she sees it. I do. Zara says, YouTube by itself. I am back and I have ads. Be back in 3 minutes or more. Oh, don't go. Hang on. YouTube by itself. Where was she before? I wonder what stopped her getting ads before. Christine Johnstone, welcome in, miss. She says, hello. Welcome in, Miss Christine. Scrolling down. Zara says, I meant it quit. YouTube quit by itself. Not you as well. There's something weird going on, and this is so a YouTube thing. And any creators that are in here, please let me know if this is happening to you as well. Although, granted, maybe you have no idea because you don't do it the same as me. I don't know. If I'm uploading off of my phone, I find it easier on the computer to edit the details of the video rather than on the phone. So I start uploading on the phone, put the phone down for a little while, do all the edity flippity boppities on the PC. But the past week, my phone will be saying something like uploaded 64%, 3 minutes left, where the PC will be stuck on a really low percentage and a random time, and it never moves. Even when it's completely uploaded, it doesn't say in that little box that it's uploaded. All of my subscriptions are all out of whack. Nobody is in alphabetical order anymore. I don't know what's going on. And it can't be the handles thing, because that's got nothing to do with any of that. So I'm lost, but it's driving me nuts. It's driving me nuts. Or should that be, it's driving me nuttier. Darlene says, how do you get on the prayer list? Whoever is needed on the prayer list. I can't fit anybody back on now, I don't think. Let me just double check. But all you've got to do is say in here or in an email, whichever. I just need the name of the person and I can add them. Have I got room to add anyone? See, I've still got Doris on here. I don't know if I still need to have Doris on here. I've got Mama Kayla, PJ. I've got a feeling I can take PJ off, but I'm not 100% sure. Rusty, I don't know if we're taking Rusty off yet or not. Philip Adams, Mr. Dodo, Mariam. Oh, there's one I can take off. Okay, yeah, all I'm going to need is a name then. I know one that I can take off now, unfortunately. There's one that I can take off, so I can add one on. So the question of the live, thank you, Jennifer. Question of the live this week is, when was your last date and what happened? And I'll tell you about mine because it's literally just come to my head. And so I went on a date with somebody who I started speaking to on a dating app, and we met at the pub. Whenever I meet anyone, they don't know where I live. I make sure of that, and I even go nowhere near my home to come home. I go all around the town and back again, back here, so that they think I'm in a different direction. But anyway, so I went to meet this bloke. Yeah, okay, I guess, looks-wise, okay. But from the moment he sat down with his drink, he was talking about his ex, who was currently in prison. It was her third time in prison, and he'd only just come out himself, but he really badly wanted to get back with her because she was really good in bed. And he had done, I can't remember what the crime was. He'd done something. Oh, he burgled one of the neighbours. Because he was hoping to get caught because he couldn't take being outside of prison without her, because when she isn't with him, all he does is cause trouble. And I'm sitting there, okay, amazing for me, I know, but I couldn't get a word in edgeways. And I was with him for about half an hour, and I made an excuse and left. But, I mean, really, I know I'm not the biggest catch going. Okay, biggest maybe. But I know I'm not the best catch going. But come on! What the heck? So that was fun. So there's my answer to the question of the live. Miss Wriggles, there she is. She says, hi from my little corner of Kentucky. That's Bad Wriggle Baker. Not staying, going to pick up the rest of the Christmas order. I've got the package from you. Oh, you've got, oh, thank you. Thank you for letting me know, Wriggles, because I can get rid of that out of the What's It tab. Thank you for letting me know. She's getting Christmas. I know people that have Christmas delivered. It's all very, very scary. Christmas in a box. You open the box, pow! There's Christmas. Scary. But thank you for popping in, Miss Wriggles. Thank you. Miss Ninja, Amigurumi Ninja. Hi, Ninj. Evening. She says hello. Kiss. Welcome in, Ninj. Suzanne says, my last date was a bicycle ride. He crashed into another bike. His bike was fine. The other guy's not so much. I married him. This was 40 years ago. You married him because he was clumsy or couldn't be bothered to look where he was going? Is that the the main moral of the story? It's quite sweet though. But you haven't been on a date since? You don't do a date night thing? Just querying. Miss Angela, right? She says, hi, Lisa and Beany, even though she can't hear me. Nope, I think she's pegged it. And Beany and everyone in the chat, how are you doing today? I'm doing fine today, drinking water. Yes. Drinking water and still working on cancer items. What are you making? Angela? You've just reminded me, I'm going to have a slurp of my dirty chai, which was sent by Miss Antoinette. 2 OGs, we're going to stitch in Allen style. Okay. Cal says, please tell me you ended your date early. I'm guessing that might be my one. Yeah, I ended it as soon as I managed to get a word in. Yeah. Darlene says, wow, Lisa, he sounds like a catch, doesn't he? I had my friend down the road. I said, if you haven't heard from me by this time, then please ring the police. And I got home and I messaged her immediately and I said, don't worry about the police. I'm letting you know now. I'm home. And she came back with, that was quick. And I went, all I put was ex-con. Ex-con. Oh, what was it? Soon to be con? Something along those lines. And she sent back, oh, what a catch. Tell me there's a second date then. Yeah. And the one before that was abusive, as in like physically abusive. So I've been doing well, which is one reason why I've been out of the dating game for a long time. Plus I'm big. So I need to cut down a little bit and then I'll go back on the dating scene again. But it's a scary world out there. Perp says, talking about dates and staying safe, have you heard of asking for Angela and do other places have anything like it? Talking about dates and staying safe, have you heard of asking for Angela and do other places have anything like it? This is ringing a little bell for me, but the bell isn't loud enough for me to be able to tell which direction it's coming from. Is this if you go up to a doorman or something and you say, have you seen my friend Angela? And they know to call the police or to protect you or something. That's what's in my head. I don't know if that's right though. Zara. Zara here. My daughter wanted my phone. So I'm here from her tablet. I typed answer to question of the live 2 times. YouTube quit. It stops working. I'll be listening and type my answer once I get my phone back. It's been confiscated. Isn't a tablet better than a phone? Why does she want your phone? What's going on? What's going on? Oh my. The dodgy dealings with the technology going on. Okie dokie, Mr. Joe. He said, I went on a date and she brought her twin sister with her, but I was confused because they were identical. So I was kidding. I never been on a 3-way date before. Went to see Tommy Boy. It was a long time ago, nothing more than several phone calls after the date, but that was fun. Tommy Boy, is this a celebrity over there? It sounds like a country singer. I'd a guess. I don't know, I'm asking. I can understand taking someone to be your backup. You know, have a chaperone, but it's a little bit weird taking your identical twin. A little bit weird and exceptionally confusing. Angela's making bags. Oh, the bags for the cat. Oh, are we going to get to see them? Are we going to get to see them, Miss Angela? Oh, before I forget, because that has literally just reminded me. Monday, there will be no live. There is no live on Monday. I'm going to tell you again, there's no live on Monday. I am going to put another, whatchamacallit, on the Sunday video, I will put out a reminder and a post is ready to go up on Monday at the time that I would be doing the live, because I've got a doctor's appointment. Excuse me. So I won't be here. And I stupidly had kind of forgotten that it was on Monday, and Monday is my live day. I was thinking that it fell on a Tuesday or a Wednesday that I had the doctor's appointment. I've got it Monday, so I won't be here to do the live, but I will do a reminder Sunday and on the day. Miss Perp. If on a date or approached in a pub, club and don't feel safe, you go to the bar and ask for Angela, they'll take you and get you a taxi back. Yeah. So I was right. I had this little, like I said, little bell. But the thing is, if everyone knows about, it's a shame that not everybody knows about Angela, but if everybody knew about Angela, it would be such a ammo, like they'd know what the person that you're trying to get away from would know what you do it coyly. I know. I only heard of that when I was watching 999 What's Your Emergency. It was on that, I think, was when I came across it. And I didn't know up to that point. I had no idea about it. Darlene says, I met my husband from a dating agency. That was before internet dating. Are we talking like VHS and you grab a couple of people's VHSs and you go home and you watch the VHSs and then you hold on to the one that you're after and you go back to the agency? Are we talking that much? Or are we talking slightly different? Slightly different park, Lisa. Slightly different. Joe says Chris Farley was the actor. Who's Chris Farley? Okay. So Tommy Boy was a film? I guess. It might have been a stage performance. I don't know. Chris Farley. I don't think I know that name either. You do know that I'm rubbish with names and stuff, right? Yeah. Just a reminder. Angela says, yes, when I get done. So we get to see them. When she's done 1 or 2 bags, we get to have a nosy. I like having a nosy. Yes, a movie. I have no idea. I don't know. I know nothing. I know nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all. Excuse me. Don't you hate that when you try and swallow a tablet and it doesn't go down the first or the second time and it starts dissolving on the back of your tongue or on the back of your throat, and then you got that nasty taste afterwards because it's already partially dissolved? Suzanne says, okay, sorry, gotta go. See you next time. Bye, Lisa and everyone. Take care, Suzanne. Thank you. I was going to show you, I know I showed some of you on Monday the top that Ingrid and I are doing as a cal crochet along. Call. Hello, Lisa speaking. Cal call. We have only got 7 rows to do, and then we are done, and we have our next project lined up. We're going to do another cal. But this, sorry to those that have already seen it on Monday. Don't worry, I'm not going to stand up this time. But the boho top, we've only got 7 more rows to add to this bit, the hem, approximately. I don't know if we're going to need 7 rows or maybe a couple less. I'm unsure, but we'll say 7 rows. And then we're going to, up here at the bottom of the hood, start of the neckline, we're going to do little twizzly bits. But I found out today, because we're beading it as well, for those that don't know, we're beading it. I have got 3/4 of a tube left of beads, and then I'm out. And that last row that I did, we've got, hang on, out of 7 rows, we've got 3, 5, 7, none, 3, 5, 7. Another 5 rows of beading to do, approximately. It's taking around 2 to 2.5 hours to do 1 row now, because it's increasing constantly. And the last row that I did took an entire tube. So tomorrow, guess what I'm doing? I'm going Muyuki bead hunting. And they should be fairly easy to find, thankfully. But I've got to go hunting, and then on Monday I might be able to get them. I've got to sort my points out, because I've got special points at a bead store. I should have enough to buy 1 more tube, but that's all good fun. We're going to have to pause everything just because of beadies, but we've got the next thing ready and we're excited. And I'm even more excited because I accidentally, on purpose, found a perfect match of buttons for my next project that I'm using. Scarfy that Karen sent me in a happy mail not all that long ago, and it's navy and silvery grey, and I found navy and silvery grey buttons, and they are perfect. So I'm quite looking forward to doing the next project, because we're not beading it. The majority of the project is all 1 stitch, and then the last like 4 inches maybe is a different stitch. So it should be a fairly quick project. I mean, I say that now. We'll see what happens. Chris Farley, says Miss Karen, is the guy in the dancing gif that Coco uses when she gets some, oh, I haven't seen it. Gets a monetary donation, I believe. I haven't seen it. No, I have seen it, but it was so long ago. So long ago. I'll have to Google it. Jennifer says, it's so pretty, but it's not red, Miss Jennifer. It's not red. Darlene says, no, not VHSs. You'd go into the agency to talk face-to-face with the person for 2 hours. 2 hours? I hope they provide drinks and snacks. You tell them about yourself and what you're looking for. You pay for so many dates, and they pick matches. If all went right, you'd only need to pay for 1 date, surely, because after that 1 date, you found your match. Ta-da! You're a brilliant agency. I love you so much. You're great. Thank you. Sit there for 2 hours, giving them my life story. Welcome back, Perp, from whence you came. Didn't know you'd run away. So the question of the live. Oh, Darlene, hang on. Oh, Darlene, hang on. Question of the live. If you're willing to answer. When was your last date? What happened? That might be a date with a partner that you have now. One that happened like a few years back, might have happened today. Who knows? But what happened? What made it memorable? Let me get Darlene up here. I haven't even got the right wheel open. Shall I get the right wheel open first? And then we'll sort out Miss Darlene. Stop, come out with that, thank you. We'll sort out Miss Darlene onto the wheel. Okay, the wheel of pinkness. Pinkness for breast cancer awareness. Okay, let's see if I can get the camera out of the thingy. Okay, we're going to be shaking. I really hope it doesn't stop the live. Okay. We have pinkness. Let's get Miss Darlene another 2 entries on the wheel. Darlene, she is on. And she's on there with Auntie, Teresa, PJ, Marianne Ewish, Homer, and Christine. She's on. Hang on, let me put you back before I do the thanks, because I'm so scared of moving this flipping camera. And then YouTube goes, no, you're done now. I'm finished with you. Goodbye. Hang on. Let me put you back in. Okay, let's see. Good. Woo! Thank you, Miss Darlene. Thank you. Who's on the wheel? She's on the wheel. Oh, for those that want to be kept in the loop, if you don't want to be kept in the loop, then shut your ears now. For those that want to be kept in the loop, I go for my next weigh-in on Monday. But just an FYI for people that don't know, there's some medication that I'm taking at the moment that one of the side effect, the really high side effect rate is to put on weight, a lot of weight. So I'm fighting against what I think is a losing battle at the moment. But if I manage to lose any, it's going to be brilliant. But the likelihood is that I may end up putting on weight, but the lifestyle still happens. I'm still doing the lifestyle. At the end of the day, it's a lifestyle. It needs to be done. Darlene said, I was past my quota. I had moved and didn't forward my phone. I have no idea how they got my number. And that was it. He said he prayed for someone like me. I'm not that mean. That's quite sweet. It is quite sweet. But you went past your quota. I've no idea how they got my number. But that was it. Wow. Isn't it a bit worrying that they... Maybe you were in the phone book. Because you guys do have phone books over there, I know, because Jumping Jack Flash, amongst, I'm sure there's other films, but Jumping Jack Flash came into my head. There's phone books over there. So maybe you were in the phone book. Maybe. Doris says her answer to the question of the live. Does ordering from our favourite restaurant, feeding the kids and putting them to bed and then watching a movie while eating dinner count? Yes. That was my last date with my hubby for our anniversary. There you go. It doesn't have to be something. It's something out of the ordinary, something that you do deliberately with hopefully one other person. But yeah, it's what you would perceive as a date. Some people, it's a date night every week. Some it's once a month. Some it's, no, dating finished when I got married. There ain't no more of that left. No. It's whatever you perceive it to be, but I'd count that as a date. Yes. Ninja says, it's a gas. It's a gas? What? What you on about, Ninja? Huh? What have I What am I missing out on here? What am I missing out on? Fill me in, girly. Fill me in. I know the person still hasn't got hold of me. So, well, that pooped on that thing, didn't it? Didn't it? Jumping Jack Flash. I don't remember. I just remember her in the apartment with the phone, dragging the phone everywhere in that apartment. I don't remember much of anything else. I don't think. Joe says, gotta go. Crazy day. Crazy day at work. Hugs and love to everyone. Take care, Mr. Joe. I'll let you know if I hear from Marshallee. Oh, why have I gone out? What is wrong with me? Thank you. Keep me in focus because it's not light enough in here, I think. I don't really want to turn the light up anymore because it's already... Stop it! It's already blinding me, being right in front of me. I needed that. Yes, so you're let off the hook on Monday, Jennifer. You got the day off. There's something else I was supposed to remind you guys of. And earlier on, I was going to write it down and I thought, no, because I'll remember that. That'll be something nice and easy to remember. I've told you about Monday. I still can't make a heart pom-pom. Doesn't work. Next week, I finish my amigurumi hedgehog. And then I've just got to glue my mini wreath together and it's done. Woohoo! A day off with pay. I sure don't see a notebook around. No notebooks there. Just there. And pens are just there. No, I didn't write it down because I thought it's going to be really easy for me to remember. Oh, I overestimate myself so often. It's pathetic. What was it? I know it wasn't Monday. Oh, Darlene. This isn't it, but Darlene, please let me know when you get your bag. See now, look what you did, Perp. You see what you did? Huh? Jennifer, yes, please. Yes, I know, Karen with the eye roll. I know. Got a busy weekend this weekend as well. I've got stitch markers to make for an order. I've got 8 eBay orders to do. I've got to make 3 listings on eBay. That isn't what I was supposed to be. Letting you guys know. Oh, no, it's for the Secret Santas. It's for the Secret Santas. So it's a reminder. See, this, I knew it would be easy. It's just a reminder for the Secret Santas. If you are a Secret Santa over on my side, please let me know when you are sending out so that I can let the person know. And please make sure there is a snowman and a blue heart on the outside of the package so that person knows it's a Santa package. Oh, and package. It was supposed to come today, but it clearly has not arrived today. So here's hoping for tomorrow. But ice should be here in my clutches tomorrow. Woohoo! I mean, I say woohoo. There's not exactly anything to woohoo about, but you know, somebody will get the, was it 2 skeins? 2 skeins of ice yarn. Awesome haul. Awesome. Darlene says, I'll be sending mine out next week. Will you stop blaring me out? I wish I could blare myself out, but please. Yeah, just let me know, Darlene, when you're sending, just so I can let the person know. And for anybody, this has come up again. For anybody who is sending, you can put your name in the package if you want to. A lot of people will end up putting their name on the outside anyway, so it kind of it all gets done and seen and noticed before the person even goes into the package. But there is nothing stopping you from putting your name on the bottom of a card or on a little note inside to say, by the way, I'm your Secret Santa. I'm blah, 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 blah. Doris is off to her appointments. Take care, Miss Doris. She says, take care, everyone. With a purple heart and some faith. Oh, that wasn't the call, was it? Or was it? No. Well, apparently, no, it's still not happening. Okay. Will you stop blaring me out? What? Stop vibrating. Perp says, be careful picking the package up. Lift properly. I don't think anybody's is going to be that heavy, Perp, really. But lift. Oh, sorry. Lift with your back. Lift with your legs, not with your back. That's not right. See now what you've done to me, camera. Flipping thing. I still haven't found the white tack for it. It just hasn't emerged. But then again, I know where it is. I just haven't got it out the cupboard. That's technically the reality of it. I was meaning the ice package. Oh yeah. I am wondering how they've sent it, whether it'll be just a little carrier bag or it's just, oh my gosh. But you know, I'm giving the people what they want. Wow, which is a good point. If I don't know who's going to be quicker doing it. I'm going to say Karen, being she's here. If Karen could drop a link, please, for the Woolly Wednesday giveaway, please. For those that haven't partaken in the Woolly Wednesday, you have 4 days left, because on Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, we will be announcing a winner to have won the last ever lot of Poundland yarn I am shopping for. For those of you in here, Sharon, Ninj, Perp, Natalie, I feel like I'm missing somebody. Why do I feel like I'm missing somebody? Poundland yarn is just now a rip-off. It's a rip-off. Now they've changed the prices. There is some more new stock in. They're doing these chunky, massive things, but it's now a rip-off. So please be careful with your pennies, because they're ripping you off. Sharon says, my last date would have been 17 years ago with my hubby, just after I had my first baby. We are so content at home. Will you stop blaring me out? We are so content. Oh, this is driving me nuts. At home and don't really mind about not going out. Well, a date doesn't have to be going out. Like Doris said, if it's just you two and slobbing out on the sofa and spending time with the other half, just you two, no distractions, which it's hard to come by these days. There we go. Thank you very much, Karen. Thank you. So over there, if you haven't entered yet, or if you have entered but I have not given you a good luck, you've done something not quite right. But it's the last Poundland haul. There won't be any more coming from me. It doesn't mean that you won't win it from somebody else, but from me, there ain't no more. I ain't doing it again. They've gone too extortionate, so they can keep their wool and stick it up their hiney. This week, I'm sending out my Secret Santa, but first I need to find a box. I've got rid of so many boxes and kept ones that I thought were perfect sizings. For the Secret Santa, I need a certain size box, and I ain't got one that size no more. So I'm going to have to, what do you call it? Going to have to art attack it. Words. Oh my gosh. Oh, Lisa, your head is so pathetic. I'm going to have to find an alternative than a box, or make something up, because I ain't got nothing. I got rid of so much stuff. And surprise, surprise, I get rid of something and I need it. Typical. Pep says I'm waiting for one thing from Etsy. I got my last bit in town yesterday. Which I've been waiting for. So that's sorted. I'm quite grateful it's sorted. Darlene says her answer to the question for live is, well, if that is what you call a date, then we had one last night. We do it all the time. Before going to bed, we lay in bed holding hands while watching a show. Oh! I'm just seeing little otters. Oh, because little otters hold their hand. Oh, Darlene's an otter. Darlene's a little otter. Karen said, what if you just ask the staff at the next store you go to for an empty box? Then I get massive boxes. The smallest box is kind of about like, it's a crisp box. So it's about that big, about that deep, roughly. And that's too big. Way too big. I need something that's about that size and that deep-ish. I could break one down. I could, but I'm going to see if I have any alternate things first. Because I know full well if I end up going to the post office and saying, can I have a box again? And they'll say, what for? Because I want to post something. No, you've got to buy a proper post box. And I'll end up posting the box. I've got to find an alternative first. I should be able to come up with something. Karen said it still doesn't hurt to ask. Some companies ship small boxes of merchandise inside of larger, but don't they just? No, it needs to be bigger than a shoe box, Darlene. Probably. It depends how big the shoe box is. Probably the size of A4 and a half, and about 6 inches thick or high, whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna have a nosy around and see what I can come up with. I mean, if I have to bite the bullet and lie to him and say, can have a box. It's for the charity shop. Then I'll have to wrap it in wrapping paper before it disappears. Not that it'll be with wrapping paper by the time it leaves this town, but you know, I bet the pub has boxes. Probably not. Unless, no, because I don't even think their food comes in boxes anymore, because they changed when the new management came in. But I don't even think the food's in boxes. I'll sort something out. It'll be fine. The person who's getting it on the other end, I'm sure they'll appreciate what's in the box rather than what type of box it is, what the box is, you know. But I'll get it sorted. Something that I did, I think I've told some of you guys before, because everything in here got shipped out and I slowly started bringing things back in after decorating. It's going to get redecorated again. This wall and the one that Rojan Bojan is standing against at the moment. See, I knew the camera would do it. That wall over there and this wall behind me are getting redecorated. So I can't bring everything back in because it's got to go out. But one thing that I was keen to do was my cubes. In here I have blue cubes. And I thought what I'm going to do to help myself is, for all the wool that I have enough of to make a really good project, I'm keeping out of the cube and I'm putting in a bag. And right now I have 5 empty cubes, like completely empty. 2 cubes that have got, no, one cube that's got an assortment of all sorts. That might be cotton or scrubby or pom-pom, like novelty stuff. Got one cube that's almost full with that. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cubes that are kind of, they've got a couple of things in, nothing major. But the bag that I was putting things in to make larger projects, oh my dear Lord, I can't even move the flipping thing. I have seriously got to pick my game up when it comes to crochet, like for real, because this bag is ginormous. My project bag of bags is heaving. My blue project bag is heaving. I need to be making some more stuff for me. But that seems to be all that I've almost completely done since just before my monetization. Not my monetization, my podiversary thing. It just seems to be I've only made stuff for me, because I haven't done hardly anything for the charity for ages now. And yes, I feel guilty for it. But it's very, very rare that I'll do anything blue for the charity, because blue's my thing. I'll do other colours, but the blue's my thing. And this massive bag, I don't know where to put it now. Now that I've got it, and now I've got all the blue in it, what to do with it? I don't know. Anywho, if we can have, not that we need it, but if we can have a break in the chat, we'll see if there are any, I don't think there are, but if there are any content creators in here, we'll do a linky doodad drop. I don't think there is. Let me have a nosy. Doris has gone. We haven't got Ingrid. Joe's gone. So unless they're lurking, I'm pretty sure we don't have anybody. Speak up now or forever hold your bits and pieces. If you're a content creator, make yourself known so we can drop your link. Otherwise, we haven't got anybody, which is fine. Perfectly fine. I know Lisa sometimes lurks. If she's awake. If she's awake. No. I didn't think so. Because everybody's run away. Angela doesn't have a channel. Darlene doesn't have a channel. Perp doesn't have a channel. Ninja kinda does, but not really. Oh, my head is screaming. No. Go to the bottom, chat. Go to the bottom. She's saying, please no chatting during link drops. We ain't got none, girl. We ain't got none. You're all good. You're all good. Let's solve that one then. Okay, well, let's bugger off then. Because my head is pounding. And with it being Friday night. Oh, there she is, look. There's Lisa. Lisa, do you want your link dropping? See, I said she'd be lurking. Before I run away, do you want your link dropping, Miss Lisa? Great, missed again. Look, you've got the opportunity. If you want your link dropping, you got to say now. Because you can be our segue out of here. Hello? Oh, my head. Okie dokie. Right. Miss Lisa, give us a message that speaks about your channel. What happens on your channel? What you've got going on right now. Sell your channel, and then Miss Jennifer will drop your link straight under it. But give us the lowdown on your channel, please. I'm looking forward to seeing those bags, Angela. It took me, I've only ever made one bag. I tried to make Lisa's last year and I failed miserably. And I made one this year from Ingrid's instructions, or at least the base of it. I don't want to make a bag again. I can't be dealing with the single crochets. I just can't. There you go. Lisa says, Dragon Bee Crochet. She says, life loves pets and crazy old lady learning new things and sharing with everyone. You're learning new things. What you're learning? What you're learning? I want to know. I want to know what you're learning. See, you got here. You got here in time. And you got to get your link dropped before I ran away. Not that I'm running anywhere, but I'm going to turn that light off for a start because it's blinding me and it's not helping my head. Okay. I did cover everything. I told you guys about Monday. I said about the Secret Santa. I've told you about the next weigh-in. So we're good. We're good to go. And you didn't even get to see Beany because she's probably, even though she went out the window, she's probably now sitting outside the back door waiting for the door to be open, despite the fact that she can come in any time and she doesn't need to have the door opened for her. But, you know, she's a cat. And she wants me to do everything for her. Surprise, surprise. Miss Darlene says, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend with a purple heart and a blue heart. Thank you, Miss Darlene. Jennifer says, take care, LadybirD, and everyone in the chat. Have a great weekend, everyone.